Hello and welcome to Talladega. We are here in the ARCA series, and here at a super speedway, we are, I don't know, gonna do that Screaming Eagle thing or whatever, whatever the Cletus McFarlane thing is. We got tons of those paint schemes all over the track, that's for sure. And, well, we qualified 10th. Didn't feel like I needed to show that because that is basically nothing. And I guess it looks like a lot of guys are actually using the first lap, or at least the pole sitter did. He used the first lap to get his fast time, so that's weird. Usually with these things, yeah, look at that. His first lap was better. Usually with these things, the second lap is faster because you're not quite up to speed yet, but I don't know. I guess it's also a mix. I don't know what I did wrong, but we got ourselves P10, and I guess we're just gonna... Gosh, I don't know what we're gonna do. No yellows, obviously, here in the ARCA series, so we're going to have to avoid wrecks, which are going to happen. I just hope that we can get some racing in first. 3150 strength of field, but that really doesn't mean anything. There's a reason even the pros wreck all the time. I mean, did you see that wreck at Atlanta this past week? 20 plus cars? I mean... it's just going to happen, and when there's no yellows, when you have to check up, then you kind of just lose the race if anybody in front of you made it through. I mean, I guess you could potentially find like a group of drivers and catch back up, but it seems pretty unlikely. And that's why I wanted to try to qualify the front, but did not happen here, so we'll see what happens. I'll try to move to the front. If that's not working and they look like they're going to wreck, I guess I'll just move back.
Gonna need it.
And maybe just try to dodge the wreck when it happens. I don't know, man. All I can really hope for in this one is just we make it long enough where I actually get to participate a little bit.
If it's anything like Daytona was last season, most likely.
But, I wanted to do another race tonight, here on Monday night, and, well, trucks looked like they were at Daytona, so they're also super speedway racing. And then ARCA was doing Talladega, so I'm like, alright, I guess pick your poison. I wanted to do Lime Rock last week, I just ran out of time, unfortunately. I was able to do the truck race, but never really found an opportunity, wasn't racing at the right time to do Lime Rock in ARCA, which is too bad. I do like Lime Rock, even if I'm not that great at it. At least I'm familiar with it. I find myself having to learn Chicago Street Course here soon for the Xfinity League. That's going to be an undertaking. I'm going to have to find time to practice that, for sure. But right now, we're just driving around Talladega, hoping that we don't get caught in the big one. These cars actually have a pretty fun drafting package, I think. You just have to survive long enough to actually race it. Get big runs and make some moves. Just it's hard to trust anyone else around you not to run you over or something, so... we'll see what happens. Not really expecting much from this. I just hope we can at least be there at the end and have some fun. 20 laps here at Talladega.
Time to do your job.
Here in ARCA. Getting going here as soon as that leader hits the gas pedal.
Green, green, green. Inside.
We'll see what lane we want to be in. I'm really not sure which one's going to be better.
Stay high.
Kind of just depends on who's organized, I guess.
Still inside.
I feel like we might have some movement here in this second lane. A little bit. Just need these guys to stick together. Might get an accordion into 3 here, so we gotta be careful.
Stay high to the car on the low side.
So far, so good. Alright, this guy's blocking a little bit.
Inside. You're up top, 3 wide.
Alright, we're 3 wide. Cool.
Hold your line.
I'm probably just gonna back
Right
out.
side, 2 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Still there.
That 17 decided he wanted to stick his nose in front of me, and they look like they're going to wreck, so
Three wide. Inside.
hopefully we can back out of it before they start wrecking. That guy's in a wall.
Still there. Still there.
Nothing good about this. That guy can't not hit the wall.
You're
That's
up top, three wide.
very concerning.
Right side.
I'm really just trying to back out right now, but I can't get down.
Right side. Too wide. Still there. Inside.
And they're wrecking. We're going to be in it.
In turn 3. Stay high to the car on the low
Oh my
side.
god, how are we not in it?
Turn 3. Clear.
How did they not come up the track? My assumption was that they were going to come up and get me. Well, we were very lucky there. We dodged a bullet. That's a cool Smiling Friends car. I like that show. Let's give him some bump draft. Mr. Frog on the back. That's a funny one. Not as cool as my scheme, but, you know, pretty close. Maybe. So what do we do now? Do we still try to go to the back? I think we do still try to go to the back. Big checkups here. Huge runs the guys are taking.
Outside. Clear up top. Inside. Clear inside.
We don't want to lose the draft, but I'm going to try to avoid being in anything. Maybe we can get the Xfinity fastest lap and get a bonus point.
Fastest lap for Michael, 50.
Someone else just got it.
P15.
They are 3 wide there. What about 190? We got people coming out of the pits right in front of the pack. That's concerning. Kevin LePage in the lobby here.
Yikes.
Potentially.
Car number
Oh,
2.
good lord.
Looks like they figured it out, I guess, but
Clear.
still makes me concerned.
Whatever the fuck they want, evidently.
Yeah, we're just gonna wreck again. We got someone way off the pace up there as well.
A lap behind.
And there's one guy wrecking. He somehow holds on to it.
That was the favorite of my life.
The lap time was at 51.64. That's your best lap in the session.
They are all 3 wide, man. We are 5 laps into this thing. Not even. 5 laps into this thing. Stay down at the bottom because there's a lot of real estate down there to dodge if I need to.
Car in front of us is Carlos, car number 17, B license, and their rating is 2.6.
Things could get weird when they catch that lap car.
Lappers field's coming if you could hit the apron.
Lapper, please pick a lane and not the middle.
Lap cars are in 2 different lanes. We got one on the high end, one on the low end. At least they're not too close to one another, so they're not taking up half the track.
Thank you.
It really shouldn't be a problem, but
It was at 52.00.
I don't think this field needs any extra reason to have a wreck. Any extra excuse.
The gap to
Let me pick up the pace a little bit. Don't want to fall off the draft. They're starting to pull away a little bit. I'm not concerned though. We'll be able to catch back up. Right? Are we doomed? Did I accidentally fall back too far?
Oh, hold on to it, 12.
Well, now we need them to wreck, because I somehow lost the draft. Guess you gotta be right up next to them, right up behind them in order to stay in the draft, but
Laps behind.
oh well. There they go.
Wrecking on the back
Guess
stretch.
we got plenty of time to react.
Holy
Alright, Days of Thunder, here we go.
Okay,
You guys
next
thought, all
car
of
is
you.
Michael, car number 9.
Past
Their rating
them.
is 3.2.
More
That's the
spots.
second time I thought I was dead.
Stinks that we're not up in the pack anymore, but we might have been in that wreck if we had been right there, so I
There's
guess
only 9 of us in this
take what you can get.
pack here.
We're P11 right now, just outside the top 10.
Car is NAC
I'm sure they'll wreck
number,
again,
and their rating is
so we
4.2.
could get ourselves a top 10 that way.
Hey, 19, if you do get a run, just don't left. Trust me.
The gap to NAC ahead is increasing. It's
Still
now
no drafting
4.4
partners,
seconds.
unfortunately. There's that 10 car kind of second and a half behind us, but it looks like we're driving away from them, so not really going to be a thing. I might not be able to keep this recording if it's this boring. I mean, I don't think it's going to get much better, though, because this is just kind of what happens sometimes.
Gil, if you want to get in front of me, that's cool.
And they've really driven away now. You're about 20 miles an hour faster in the draft. Not even halfway, though.
Wrecking in turn.
Here they go again. Alright. Again, plenty of time for us to dodge it, at least.
What did I just say?
It's like a couple more guys caught into that one, probably.
The fact that I'm the leader and I got a 4X out of that is crazy.
Jonathan, lay back.
Couple of guys heading into the pits that are on the lead lap.
Catch him, lay back.
Okay, Colton, the next car is not the cleanest racer.
We'll be within the top 10 now. I think maybe 9th.
C license, and their rating is 2.7.
The car behind you is pitting. You're in the top 10.
Yes, sir. 9th place. Do we want to just let this 10 catch us so we can be faster
The car behind you is
Towards
pitting.
the end.
together? I don't know. It's giving up 2.5.
Hit me, Gil, hit
I don't know if he's damaged.
Gap to NAC ahead is increasing. It's now 8.9.
Really unfortunate we don't have any draft partners to help keep us up there. I don't know if I could upload this if this is just what it's going to look like.
Car number 20, V license, and their rating is 2.6.
Hopefully something interesting happens.
Got 10 laps to go.
We are now halfway through the race.
Plenty of fuel.
P9. We've moved up from where we started. There's that at least.
Ahead is now 10 seconds.
But we're way, way behind. At least Talladega's looking good. One of the updated tracks. Got those big flags outside of the 3 and 4 there. They're pretty cool.
Good work, Gil. Keep pushing.
Guy's pushing hard, I guess. At 20, something happened to him. He's going to the pits. So we will be P8 now.
Come on, guys. We're catching them.
There were like 200 people signed up for this. I don't quite get it. I don't quite understand the appeal for Super Speedway. I know it would be a little more exciting if I were in the pack, but it really is just the same thing. You're just
The next car is Lancaster.
more likely going to be in a wreck, but you're still, you know, holding the pedal down and turning left. I don't know. Just out here on our own. Breathing in that summer air, all that exhaust.
Looks like it's going to be a 7-car race.
Waiting for these guys to wreck again. There might not be enough guys up there to cause a big wreck. Got like a 7 car pack plus 2 lap cars.
Tarble is closing the gap. It's now
9 cars up there.
seconds.
Those 2 guys behind kind of linked up there, 2 lap cars, so maybe we'll Get a little boost from that, but there's really no reason to, because we're not going to catch the guys ahead. And the 3's not going to catch us back there. Just kind of on our own little island.
God, I'm gonna push you.
Tipping, car number 15 is leading the race.
Boy, we sure are driving right now.
168.
We sure are. It's kind of disappointing too that over 200 people signed up. I think it was about 220, and I'm still the #1 car in top split. Seems like a lot of guys don't really want to gamble their iRating away, I guess, on a super speedway.
That was great work, Gil.
I don't really care about that, so I'm like, whatever, I'll donate some if I get caught in a wreck. So, I'm like, whatever. But unfortunately, it means that
I'm sorry.
strength of fields, even with so much participation, they really aren't that big. Oh, the 19
I reckon again.
is wrecked.
The car in front of
Don't
you.
understand that you can just have to push. You can't stay on somebody in the car.
Keep
These guys
low.
caught me, so I'll be able to go a little bit faster, I guess. Looks like we'll be passing the 19, though. They're side by side for some reason. The Aaron's Dream Machine. We are in 7th place now.
Outside.
Watch the whole pack in front wrecks and we win. That would be the most hilarious
The car
thing.
on the high side. Clear up top.
Sorry for reading chat, not trying to pass.
We're not catching anyone, so I'm not going to do any bump draft or anything like that. Just going to chill. Enjoy having something to look at, I guess. We contemplate errands. Michael Waltrip in front of us, I guess.
The car inside. Clear.
He's pitting for some reason. Maybe he died of boredom. I'm not sure. But there goes one of our draft partners. He was racing with the guy behind us, so I don't
Five.
know
Five to
what
go.
that's about.
Look for opportunity.
50.
Look for opportunities. Right now we're pretty much going to break even. Yeah, that guy just left because he's bored. Yeah, that says a lot. But we are going to persevere. We will fight through this boredom. We've got spots to potentially get on the white flag. 14 back there giving us a little bit more speed. It's funny because like I feel like this is going to be one of the better results I've gotten on a super speedway in recent memory, because I just always get caught in a wreck, and it's by falling off of the draft, so I didn't get caught in the wreck. A lot of times the best way to get a solid finish is just to not participate, and that's kind of sad. They're going fast up there, I guess. I know that wasn't one of the guys up front. Someone got the fastest lap, though, just then. Get that extra Xfinity fastest lap bonus point. And we come to 3 go. See if we can't get any more freebies. I see that 8th and 9th place are working together, and they're actually catching because they've got a little bit more help. They got a nice little group, actually. That's a pretty decent sized group. So they're going to be rocketing toward us, but I don't think they have enough time to catch. Those guys pit. We're so far so much slower that guys that pit are catching up quick.
You've got 2 laps to go.
They've got 2 laps to go. I don't quite yet, but they do. See if they wreck each other going for it. 17's in the lead. I think he was that Budweiser Dale Jr. car. Saw him making some moves earlier. So he makes his way to the front.
2 laps remaining. Alright, Colton, lap times are pretty consistent.
Boy, we sure are driving right now. I'm extra bummed I missed Lime Rock last week. That would have been a lot of fun. Of course, I got time for Talladega, though.
Car in front has just posted a 50.70.
About getting to 180 down the back stretch. So, still about 10 miles an hour off of the fastest guys, but faster than where we're going, thank you to the 14. Could be going even faster. The other guy didn't die aboard him, but...
Last lap.
Well, it's the last lap. Wreck now or forever hold your peace.
White flag, 1 more lap. That last lap was at
Gonna need them to do it soon, or else they're just gonna limp across the line before I can get there anyway.
The gap's now 12
But
seconds.
only a couple of guys up there left at this point, so they're probably not gonna wreck.
Wrecking in the tri-oval.
Wrecking in the tri-oval.
Wrecking in the tri-oval.
Oh my god. But I don't think we're gonna be able to pass anybody
Car in front
up
of us
there,
is 2.
unless they're completely
Boy,
dead.
Fuck you, for real, dude. I hope you're fucking happy that you won that race, brother. Fuck you.
Everybody's real upset.
You wrecked yourself on my nose, dude. You came way up. I know I blocked you aggressively.
And unless they had to tow,
Leave your room down there.
then we're probably gonna finish 7th. We'll find out, I guess.
Boy, you were so lucky that I didn't just
Slow
fucking
car
touch
down
you
low.
anything.
Go
That's
high.
total bullshit, but whatever.
Hey, dodge these guys who are driving all over the place.
Alright,
And
let's
then you
check
wreck
it flag.
yourself.
Alright.
Nice run.
Oh, we got a
Hey,
7th
work.
place and a 0x.
Line.
Boring. We're still 100% on the right front, in fact. Dang, almost got loose. Got a 98 on the right rear. Gotta careful out of the corner. Well, we'll see what did happen out here, since nothing really happened in our race. I guess I'll upload this, I don't know. Lap 2. There's a guy on the apron. I
Hey,
get
good
caught
point, 17.
in that one. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's like acting like he's backing off trying to get out of it, but he's still driving into the corner. And so they get all together. Thankfully, they wait to go up the track like I figured they would eventually, until after we pass. So very lucky there. Ooh, yeah, handful of guys caught in that one. Could have easily been us. Some guys in there trying to get it fixed. 17 wrecks the 9. Super aggressive bump drafts on lap 7. He was looking really aggressive, so that's kind of why whenever he decided to take my lane in front of me, I was like, alright, well, I'm just gonna not be a part of this. I could tell he was driving like it was the last lap already. So he wrecks a bunch of guys with a bad bump draft. Fortunately, we lost the draft already. That was not part of the plan, but it allowed us to easily dodge that one at least. And then, sadly, Smiling Friends gets wrecked. The guy whose car I liked. He, another bad bump draft there. Looks like the 20 kind of just ran him over. He, like, considers going to the outside, but doesn't fully do it, and then just wrecks him. There were a couple more spots I was able to get. At 14, the 17's gonna wreck another guy. So that's just how he passes people, I guess. I bet he finished well, too, didn't he? Yeah, he got a top 5. Whatever you do, don't learn from your mistakes. And then he wrecks himself on 15. Heading to the white flag. Or this was the wreck to the white flag. I see. Okay. So he was leading the field here. Let's see what causes all this. So everyone's going around him. He's trying to block everybody, and no one wants to work with him, probably because he's been wrecking everybody the whole race. And then he just runs into the 15, wrecks himself, and a couple other guys. Unfortunately, the Smiling Friends guy also caught into that one. And we were so far behind, we don't get the extra free spot. Because 15's able to limp across the line. And that was it. So, yeah, it was a super speedway, all right. We get 7th. 0x, so that's cool. One of 2 people with a 0x that race. So we actually did win the race of guys with the 0x. So that's something. The other guy was 14th. I'll take it. Sure. Wish I had a little more fun, but it is what it is. We will look at the race results page now. It looks like, according to Race Lab, we're probably going to about break even on iRating. Here it is, -4. So yeah, essentially. 3140 strength of field, our P7 here. 135 championship points is good. The 17 had 14x. That says a lot. Dale Jr., he is not. We certainly aren't either, because we can't even stay in the draft. But P7, and oh look, that guy's from Vatican City. Wow, how about that? I'm sure he definitely is, and that's not a lie. Anyway, that was it. Sorry it wasn't more entertaining. Just lost the draft, and it was probably the best thing that could happen to us. Not in terms of an entertaining video, but in terms of 0x and a decent finish. So that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.